Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Police charge two women over child trafficking allegations. Two women who have been charged in relation to allegations of child trafficking. They are 33-year-old Nicole Brissett of Lucy, Hanover, and 39-year-old Nicola Johnson of Hanover and St. Thomas. The women were charged last week by members of the Jamaica Constable Force Anti-Trafficking Vice Squad. It's alleged that the women trafficked 3 girls, all under the age of 16 years. Investigations are ongoing. Body with gunshot wounds found at Hope Gardens. The body of a man was found with what appeared to be gunshot wounds at the Hope Royal Botanical Garden in St. Andrew. The Poppin police confirmed the development. A spokesperson said no further details were available at the time. Investigators were at the scene. Wholeness income and assets for 2021 not yet certified, says Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission says a document outlining the incomes and assets of Prime Minister Andrew Holness has not been published because it has not yet been certified. The Commission is not in a position to certify it, and in the circumstances, we will be unable to comment any further on the issue, the Commission said on a Twitter statement Sunday. Holness submitted the document, also referred to as a statutory declaration, because it is required by law and time, the Commission said. Opposition leader Mark Golding's declaration was published and has been reported. The Integrity Commission hereby certifies the statutory declaration submitted by the above-named declarant has been examined. The agency also, in a notice, published it in the newspaper. It outlined a summary of Golding's incomes, assets and liabilities as declared to the Integrity Commission. Based on the examination, which does not constitute an audit, it appears that the declaration has been duly completed, the Commission added. The declaration covered the year ending December 31, 2021. Golding and his family had asset holding worth over $117 million, US $1.3 million, and pound at 1,660. They have liabilities of JM $1.5 million and US 3,101. The Integrity Commission is tasked with enforcing Jamaica's anti-corruption laws. Under the law, the Integrity Commission is mandated to publish annually in the Jamaica Gazette the summary of the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. Opposition Senator raises concern that increased shift to solar energy use may cause possible hike in bills for remaining JPS customers. As more commercial and private entities are reportedly shifting to solar energy, one opposition senator has expressed concern that this growing trend will eventually lead to higher charges on the bills of customers still connected to the Jamaica Public Service JPS grid. Senator Peter Bunting raised the concern on October 14 at the sitting of the Senate after Government Minister, Senator Matthew Samuda, provided a progress statement on the National Water Commission's NWC Money Reservoir Floating Solar Project. According to the NWC, the project aims to fully satisfy the energy needs of the Mona Treatment Plant Complex, resulting in saving of $35 million annually. Senator Bunting noted that although solarized will help to promote clean energy and reduce energy costs for its users, the government should clarify how it will respond if those remaining on the JPS grid should begin to see an increase in their bills. He explained that despite its benefits, solarization could reduce JPS revenue, and to manage overhead costs for the company may resort to increasing charges for its smaller customer base. He further explained that these customers might not be able to afford it.
We have seen a number of the larger industrial and commercial users coming off, either partially or totally, off the JPS grid, because whether it be from a cogeneration system that gives them the heat or the refrigeration as a byproduct of generating their own electricity, it makes economic sense for them. So you have a lot of the large industrial and commercial customers putting in their own facilities, whether gas generation or solar, etc. You also have the residential customers who can afford the capital outlay, also like myself, also coming off the JPS grid. And what is going to be happening if your best residential and commercial customers and industrial are coming off the grid? The overheads of the JPS, all the an investment in that new gas generating facility, etc., all of that now will be spread over a smaller base. So the unit cost, the per kilowatt hour cost, will increase that is going to create a squeeze from the bottom, because the poorer consumers, JPS consumers, who are now struggling to pay their bills, it will become unaffordable for them.
In response, Senator Matthew Samuda said the government is aware of the concern and discussions have been made on the matter, with the necessary steps being taken to facilitate an orderly transition to renewable energy. He also argued that despite persons coming off the JPS grid, the utility company has experienced some growth.
The point of the broader policy issue is not one that I'm going to address in detail, Mr. Bunton. I'll save that for the Minister of Energy. But just to say, this is an issue we have discussed and we have identified. The reality is there has to be an orderly transition to renewable energy. It has to be strategically done. It has to be done in a systematic manner that calculates potential increases in the distribution cost of energy. And you have to almost out-invest and out-deploy renewables that give you cheaper energy faster than the increases in the distribution space, to ensure that there's a net decrease in costs while ensuring that we're honoring our environmental and climate obligations globally, and ensuring that Jamaica is gradually becoming, with each percentage point of the national grid being from renewables, becoming a little more energy independent and a little less at risk every time there's global instability. So there are a number of reasons for this. There's the climatic responsibility, the climate responsibilities that we have. There is the environmental responsibilities. But even long-term economic stability, it is absolutely important that we stabilize the price of energy and that there is some amount of predictability for citizens, for businesses, and for all stakeholders nationally. There is, Senator Hill, I believe, still some marginal growth with JPS, even with the larger customers coming off. Where will be interesting to see over time is as we start the process of transitioning the national fleet, certainly the nationally owned fleet, and private citizens start the process of transitioning to EVs, as it has become more competitive to look at that now, what that impact will be in terms of the growth and offtake from JPS. I think that's where there's some opportunity for stability as we transition in that space, or greater opportunity for transition.
Central Sorting Office reopens after months-long renovation. The Central Sorting Office CSO on South Camp Road has officially reopened for business following months of extensive renovation works at the facility. A major part of the transformation involved the introduction of technological solutions to automate processes. The facility also received 16 desktop computers to improve efficiency and service delivery. The project also included tiling, replacement of counters, and painting. The renovated facility will now serve as a blueprint for the new face of Jamaica Post. Speaking at the opening ceremony on Thursday, October 13, Postmaster General Lincoln Allen said that the upgrade signals a major milestone as the Post and Telecommunications Department, Jamaica Post, continues its effort to modernize the country's postal service. Allen said the project underscores the department's commitment to improve the overall aesthetics and functionality of the location while creating a more modern and comfortable environment for all stakeholders. This signals the beginning of a new era, one that we celebrate under the theme, the rebranding of Jamaica Post. The department fully appreciates the postal service, whether locally or globally, is in a constant state of flux. It is very dynamic, and in order to survive another 350 years or more, there has to be a paradigm shift in our operations, he emphasized. In addition to traditional services, customers can access the new Printout Service Center at the CSO Post Office. The center will provide a centralized and corporate experience for customers. In his remarks at the ceremony, Minister of Science, Energy and Technology Darrell Valls commended the department for the advance made in retaining the relevance of the postal service in the digital age. I believe this is an exciting time for the postal network because technology opens tremendous possibility for the inclusion of ICT in postal services, the minister said. Post offices are important socio-economic institutions which provide significant linkages between the digital and the physical space. We would all agree that e-commerce and online shopping have become increasingly prominent in our society, and the postal service is integral to aid in the delivery of many of these products we purchase online, he added. To date, 94 post offices across the island have received internet connection, which have resulted in these locations expanding their commercial services and reducing customer wait time. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.